prove the law of sines. Well, the law of sines, we can prove it by starting with a triangle that we're going to label A, B, and C. And remember, we use capital letters for the vertices of this triangle, and we use small letters to label the sides of this triangle, A, B, and C. And the first thing that we should do with this is let's just drop an altitude of this triangle. Let's call it H because H is the height of this triangle. Okay, we're going to deal with two of these angles. One of them is over here, angle A. And we know from SOHCAHTOA, we can talk about this right triangle over here on the left-hand side. We know that the sine of A is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. So I can say H over B. And if I solve that for H, I get H is equal to B times the sine of A. All right, likewise, I can look at this right triangle on the right-hand side. I'm going to look at angle B right now. From angle B, I can talk about the sine of angle B being opposite over hypotenuse. And so I can write the sine of B equals H over A. And again, solving for H, I can multiply both sides by A. We get A times the sine of B is equal to H. Now notice H is the same no matter which triangle we're looking at here. So since this H is equal to B times the sine of A, H is also equal to A times the sine of B, these two quantities must be equal to each other. So we can say B times the sine of A is equal to A times the sine of B. Okay, from here, we can divide both sides by the sine of A. We can also divide both sides by the sine of B. And when we cancel, we're left with the law of sines. So we get B over the sine of B equals A over the sine of A. Now we could set a different altitude, go through the same steps to set this also equal to C over the sine of angle C. And there's the law of sines.